Here's the story of a lovely
Davy,
who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named
Davy,
who was busy with three boys of his own. They were four men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the
Davy,
bunch. The
Davy,
bunch. The
Davy,
bunch. That's the way they became the
Davy.
bunch.
You know where you are? You're on the East Side Dave Show, baby! You're going down!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of the Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter. End of Time Series, Volume 53. That's right. Now, without further ado, let's start with my man over there, Mr. Eastside, David McDonald, everybody. There he is.
Eastside Dave.
Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. What a rousing ovation. Andrew looking like Robert De Niro in Casino.
Yes.
Look at this maneuver. Sunglasses indoors, doing the Roy Harter treatment. Only Roy Harter and Jack Nicholson have the audacity to go for this type of look. And there's Andrew Gold.
Yes,
and I love
Mr.
it. Look at you. I love it. What's the new look about? You're looking good. You're feeling good.
Yeah. I'm all I'm pumped up, ready to go, the wardrobe, and yeah,
well, okay. and oh man, look at Robert. And now Robert's got sunglasses on. Now he looks like De Niro in Casino. And this is just an amazing. It's a De Niro in Casino off between Robert and Andrew. I didn't expect us to have some sort of impromptu song, impromptu contest. Let's see. What can we do with them, Roy? And by the way, Roy Harter, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. The Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter. You're fantastic, baby doll. You know that.
I know that, David. Thanks. Cheers, brother.
I
actually can't see Andrew. Oh, there they are. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
They both have sunglasses on. Oh, that's cute.
How about this? Andrew, I want you to say, and then Robert, I want you to say, I want an equal amount of blueberries in every muffin, an equal amount of blueberries. Okay, right. I don't know, of all the lines from Casino, bizarrely, that's the one that's I'm only capable of thinking of right now. So let's go with Robert. Robert, I want an equal amount of blueberries. You guys are going to have a De Niro in Casino off right now.
I want an equal amount of blueberries in every muffin. It's not that complicated. An equal amount of fucking blueberries.
Pretty good, Robert, although the voice was a little Mr. Rogers-esque rather than Robert De Niro.
That De Niro had in that exact scene.
Yeah.
Let's give it that sort of big A, see how he handles it.
Andrew, let's go, do the De Niro there in Casino.
I want an equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
My glasses. I thought.
Oh my God! I mean, it was like being in the room with two-time Oscar winner Robert De Niro. I mean, but you know what? One more. Robert, how about you say, put your sunglasses back on, Robert. Where'd the sunglasses go? He has to get up?
It looked like he threw them away in anger, David, after he...
no, Robert!
Yeah, like it was... No. Obviously, Big A won, so he gets to be the Bob De Niro.
No. We're going to do another round. Robert, you're going to get redemption right now, because this impromptu game is working. It's the first ever Robert De Niro in Casino off. Got to work on the title, I guess. Okay, Robert, how about this? How about, listen, you're getting a lot of heat, okay? Just cool it. You're getting heat from everybody. You know, he's talking to Joe Pesci in that one part.
Yeah.
All right, Robert, go ahead.
You're getting a lot of heat, man. Just cool it. You're getting heat from everywhere. Just take it easy.
Better. I mean, again, Robert, now you sort of reminded me of Styles in Teen Wolf. I'm not sure if have you ever heard Robert De Niro talk? Do you know what he sounds like?
Can we do a Styles and Teen Wolf contest? I feel like I'll win that one.
I know, but this is not a Styles and Teen Wolf contest. This is a De Niro in Casino off. Big A, please talk some sense into Joe Pesci and tell him there's too much heat on him already.
There's too much heat on me.
Wow! Oh, Andrew, go! 2 for 2! I mean, it's uncanny.
Wow. I tell you.
One more, okay? This is when De Niro's talking to Sharon Stone, because she's a fucking untrustworthy bitch.
Yep.
And he goes, can I trust you? Can I trust you? Carry this beeper. It's very light. Can I trust you? Okay, Robert, remember that part? Let's go. Come on.
You stupid bitch. I can't trust you. You're just gonna leave me for some half magic, half comedian bullshit. All women are liars and whores. They belong in hell, Dave.
Oh, no, Robert,
Whoa, he's not even
feel like
trying at this point.
I tried to fix my voice, Dave.
That's not it, Roy. I believe Robert is channeling his own life. And that was somewhat of a psychotic meltdown and a glimpse into what's actually going on in Robert's personal life. Am I wrong about that, Robert?
Listen to me very carefully. There are 3 ways of doing things around here, Dave. The right way, the wrong way, and the way that I do it. You understand?
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's De Niro. I remember that part. I remember that. That was by the slot machine. Okay, I like that part. All right, good job, Robert. You're back.
Slot machine. Conveniently, the nickname of my ex-girlfriend as well, Dave.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because everybody gets a spin, if you know what I'm saying.
I hope she's not watching. Robert. Andrew. Time for you to do that part there. Can I trust you? Okay. Can I trust you? Can I trust you? That's the fucking quote, Andrew. Just give me that goddamn line. Andrew, you're on. Remember, this was a contest. You were participating in it. I don't know why you're confused all of a sudden. Just give the fucking line. Can I trust you? That's all you got to say.
Can I trust you?
Yeah! Andrew!
Wow.
We're gonna have a good show tonight. Okay, we're gonna have a great show tonight. We're gonna have a great show. Just getting ready. Just getting a little energy. It's been a very sluggish week. But we're gonna have a big time show for you, ladies and gentlemen. All kinds of oh my god, all kinds of sketches. Sketch. One sketch after another. One segment after another.
Hey, David, speaking of drugs, I got a question for you.
Well, can I get to my guest before you get to the question? I think it's important for the guest to come in before you do that question.
Well, that's a great idea, David. Go right ahead.
Andrea! In the house!
Hey, Dave. Hey, Roy. What's going on, fellas?
Hi, Andrea. Surprise! Run in from Andrea, Miss America, Queen Naval Commander, Andrea of the U.S. Navy. She is here.
That's Andrea.
Unbelievable appearance. And how are you, Andrea?
I'm doing well, Dave. Other than the Navy, my life is nearing perfect.
Oh, no. What's going on with the Navy? Are you in the Navy not seeing eye to eye? You've always been you've been one of the greatest naval commanders of all time. Everyone says you're a better naval commander than Gene Hackman in Crimson Tide, which is
that's not difficult to do.
The Navy going out of business? What's going on?
Oh,
what's happening?
Please.
What's happening with the Navy?
Yeah, they still haven't told me when I'm leaving, so I'm on like a 2-week notice. I can't plan my life, can't do anything, don't know when I'm leaving. Pretty sure I'm going to Virginia, and now I'm receiving reports that there are sailors restricted aboard their ships. The USS Vela Gulf in Norfolk, Virginia. Sailors are restricted to their ship. The USS Harper's Ferry in San Diego, and the USS Germantown in Japan. Sailors are not allowed to leave because of COVID.
Oh my lord! What the hell?
They're not allowed to leave the boat?
That's correct. Yeah, and some of them have been there for, I think in the case of the Vela Gulf, since February. So, yeah, I'm not too thrilled right now. They want to maintain a COVID bubble. No one's even sick, so.
Now listen. Have you ever thought, I'm not saying you should, but have you ever thought of going AWOL? It worked out for Randy Orton. He was in the Marines. He went AWOL. He was on WrestleMania this past weekend.
That's a great idea.
Destroying the Murder Clown.
Yeah, I think the other thing that I have going in my favor is that the Navy won't notice. So I think
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a very viable option. Thanks.
We have another surprise guest for you, Roy. I can't believe you didn't even know about this, but get ready to be shocked. Whoa! Look at this!
Damn.
Plug it in the bottle, David.
Oh, yeah!
Plug it in the bottle.
That's how you do it.
Look at that!
What the hell was I doing?
Yes, Stevie Lowe is in the house, and Stevie Lowe. Did you see that? He slid in, Roy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now he's dead. Stevie, how the hell are you? You're here. You're going to be hanging out with us this evening. Thank you for coming to the show.
Really excited to be here, guys. Really excited. Thank you so much for having me.
I think right now, because Stevie could be in a bit of an alternate state, Roy, now it's appropriate, now that Stevie's here, to ask your drug question. We were waiting for Steve.
Here's my question. You know, after the show, I partake in a little pipe, right?
Oh, a cigarette smoker.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I used a toothpick to clean this thing out, and now it's jammed in there.
Wait, that's a crack pipe, right? That's crack?
Yeah. I used a toothpick, and I can't get it out of here. I don't know what to do. How do you remove a toothpick that's jammed into your one-hitter? Is there a trick? Is this something I got to Google, or is this something that you would have knowledge of?
First question. Where are you buying your crack right now? Because my guy disappeared over quarantine, so...
Roy, is that crack, or is that for marijuana?
No, this is just a single one-hitter, David. This is a little one-hitter. It's a
one-hitter of what, Roy? You won't specify.
You're being dodgy.
It's legal now.
All right, Roy, I got your trick for you. What you're going to want to do is get another toothpick, okay?
Yeah.
Use that toothpick to push the errant toothpick back all the way through, but make sure this second toothpick doesn't get stuck like the first one.
Right. Here's what you should do. Roy, hold on. I'm going to address this. Here's what you should do. Take that fucking bat, take that one hitter, and throw it in the goddamn city dump and smoke joints, bowls, and bongs like a grown man, for Christ's sake. You're 58 years old.
Dave.
We don't do one hitters like
Eastside Dave.
Smoke a joint.
Smoke a joint. Smoke a joint.
For Christ's sakes, Roy, you're 64 years old. And we don't do the one-hitters like we're sneaking a fucking hit a pot between gym class and goddamn high school, for fuck's sake. I mean, what are you doing with a one-hitter these days?
Thank you for the insight, David. I will take you up on that offer. By the way, that reminds me, is this show still on tomorrow night, this marijuana thing? Because I'm going to have to get it
because that hasn't been announced yet. But if there was something going on hypothetically, Roy, then yes, it would be going on tomorrow.
Where are you right now, Roy? What planet Earth are you on? You're on the Eastside Dave show. Will you let the fucking Robert goddamn show? He's more than capable of plugging his fucking show. And these are conversations we can have off the air, don't you think? Please? Now listen, we have videos prepared by the Eastside Dave Show audience, the Eastside Davidians.
Yeah.
They somehow took Robert, threw it out there as a silly little challenge of let's see everyone's best Stone Cold Steve Austin impression with the beer and whatnot. I didn't think we would actually get any submissions, but apparently we got 3 submissions. So,
and Dave, even better news. Even better news, they seem to have taken the route of the Ice Bucket Challenge and are calling out their friends to do it as well. So the East Side Dave Show might be the start of something viral.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Which is why we should use the hashtag Eastside Dave Stone Cold Challenge.
It's kind of long.
Okay, hashtag Eastside Dave Stone Cold Challenge.
We don't have a lot of people doing it.
Let's see some of these videos. Robert, do you know the people?
Hold on.
What the hell's going on?
This is
Try to talk to
Bradley.
Robert.
This is
And
Bradley.
that's the bottom line. Woo! It's the Eastside Dave Ice Bucket Challenge. I nominate Bobo and Stevie Lowe.
Me? Bobo?
It's real long.
That was fantastic. Are those Sprites? What are those? Were those 7-Ups?
They look like 7-Ups, yeah.
7-Ups. 2 7-Ups. So,
Very
okay, I like it. It was a family-friendly Stone Cold. Roy, what'd you think about that? You can judge this.
It's fantastic. I'm just wondering how he's going to get all that 7-Up. It's very sticky. It's going to be all over his face.
That's true. That's when I was a little piece of shit. I would get either 7-Up or Coca-Cola and load it into a super soaker and then shoot it at my brothers. And it would fuck up their hair because they have awful little ginger hair as well. And they would, it'd be all. It was like the Gorilla Glue situation before Gorilla Glue, essentially.
How many stars out of 5 would you give that, Dave?
I'm going to give that out of 5. I'm giving that 4 stars.
Wow.
I really am.
Way to
I
go,
enjoyed
Bradley.
it very, very much.
Hey,
What was the gentleman's name who did that?
That was Bradley.
Dave, can I say really quick? Your red hair is beautiful. But secondly, I wanted to tell you that when I do my version of this trick with Bobo, I will use real gasoline instead of Sprite.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Use gasoline
Finally.
for me and Bobo.
Leaded or unleaded?
And I'm sure Andrew will be providing the match as well. Okay, let's do the second video.
Now,
here.
Dave, I did have some critiques for Bradley in the video, and we said you didn't have to use glass, but you will get bonus points if you did. So let's see if challenger number 2 stepped up to the challenge a little better.
I don't want people to use glass. Now, hold on.
Then you're going to hate
Let me
this
get
one.
this out there because your stupid fucking name isn't on the show. And so when people smash glass, it goes into their eyes and their hands, and then they need to sue someone, I'm not liable. So Eastside Dave and Roy Harter do not want people to use glass and strongly suggest you do not use glass. That's our official stance, and whatever Robert says, Robert says.
My name's not on the hashtag, Dave, so...
Wink, wink.
I don't need to get sued over this stupid fucking thing. Now let's go. Next one.
Hey Bobby, I'm sorry. I don't have anyone to call out bros or hoes, but all I can tell you is every Tuesday, tune in to the Eastside Dave Show. Hell yeah, baby!
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, shit.
Good, it's blood.
And there's blood
Oh, my God.
in his mouth.
Oh,
He's
man.
got to go to the hospital. He's got to go to the hospital.
He's got to go to
go to
hospital.
That was
Robert,
Jerry
this is your
Shepherdini.
doing.
On the wall, too.
Robert, this is your doing. This is your doing, Robert.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, well, when we get sued, your ass is going to be the one that's
Now,
fucking
Dave,
out there.
I know as a wrestling fan you hate to break kayfabe, but I will let you know that this was a bit more of a shoot than a work. I happen to have
don't
some
know
behind-the-scene knowledge.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, what's the next one? Next one.
This is Steve, the GOAT.
So the Donkey of Comedy wants to call out the GOAT on the Eastside Dave Show Challenge? Well, goddamn, son, I gotta respond. I'm calling out Dominic the Nader and my brother from another mother, Mike Kennedy.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Let me say, I think that I didn't give the score of the second person. He got a 4, but the third person got a 5. Steve got a 5, and let me tell you why. One thing that Stone Cold does do is get the beers tossed to him before he clangs them together. He had that little attention to detail where he got the beers tossed to him. Stone Cold always does that in the middle of the ring, gets them tossed to him, and then boom, he hit them, and they were cans. Safe, safe cans. That's a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. Roy Harter, what's your opinion?
I'm going to agree with you on that one. I did love the guy who ate the glass. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. But you're right. I'm going with the guy, the third, number 3.
Number 3, and that's the winner for now.
Yeah, Steve.
That's Steve from Jersey.
Steve from Jersey. That's right, David.
Okay, so Steve from Jersey is in the lead. I guess if other people join, then they have to take down Steve. They have to at least tie Steve, if not surpass Steve, which is going to be hard because he got 5 out of 5. So I guess they can tie Steve, and then we can have some sort of playoff system. All right, is that fair enough, Robert?
That works for me. I'm just happy this challenge is taking off and going viral.
It seems like it's going international. Is number 2, was he from Scotland or something?
He is from Scotland, yeah. It's an international challenge, Dave.
Look at you, Roy. I didn't know. I just thought, maybe Meth head from Alabama. I have difficulty. Yeah,
I just love watching those Scots eat glass, man. There's something about it.
That's Jerry Shepherdini, so he gets credit too.
Let me say this. Speaking of wrestling, first we, the Stone Cold, and it was WrestleMania over this weekend, and I have to put someone on the Shizer list, and that someone is actually something, the Peacock streaming service from NBC. Horrendous.
You want me to hit David?
Not yet, Roy, because let me tell you something. Peacock inherited the WWE network, and nothing works. Nothing. You can't. I was watching it live. You couldn't rewind and pause and stuff like this. Then I'm trying to watch this little documentary about Mick Foley and Edge. It cuts off halfway, and then when I restart my PlayStation, I restart everything, and it still cuts off halfway. Then I fucking call up the Peacock, and they go, try this, try that, unplug the fucking PlayStation, undo this, undo that, and it still cut off halfway. I basically had to reset my whole goddamn fucking house. I had to basically turn down the power grid. All of Wall Township, New Jersey was without power just because I'm trying to reset the fucking Peacock network, and it still didn't work. And for that, you motherfuckers, you're on the Shizer List.
Shizer! You're the one that needs the Shizer!
I don't know what happened to the regular WWE network. I mean, why can't Peacock just all of a sudden just own the WWE network? If you're not ready to have the WWE network on Peacock, on your own streaming service, don't have it. Just fucking own it. Keep the WWE network a separate entity and just let them fucking do it because their functionalities a million times better. I'm just as fired up. Double Shizer, Roy, double.
Shizer! Double Shizer!
You're the one we need, double the Spizer!
No, what the heck?
Punch that little peacock in his little peanuts, David.
Dave, can I add to your point? I watched WrestleMania Night 2 as well, and I have a Samsung Amazon Smart TV, and you cannot get Peacock on the Amazon Smart TV because NBC and Amazon are beefing, so I had to use my fucking laptop to stream it to my television. I have a Smart TV, and I felt like a fucking idiot, Peacock. That's fucked up, man.
Then you know what? Triple Shizer, Roy! Triple
Shizer! You're the one that we need! Triple the Shizer!
Something.
Because it's not right.
I haven't had a triple.
You know how much money I'm paying for Peacock right now? I'm paying $9.99. That's how much.
Wow.
For $9.99, I expect a quality goddamn product.
Yes.
I expect something that's worthwhile, worth my goddamn money. The first ever quadruple Shizer.
Quadruple Shizer! Quadruple Shizer! You're the one that we quadruple the Spizer! That's better.
You see how angry we are? You see how mad we are, Roy?
Yeah, I'm madder than a peacock, David.
Do it 5 times.
I don't even know what that would be.
Quintuple down.
That's too much. That's way too much, Robert. That's way too much.
Way too much. Now
That's
listen.
over the top, man. That's over
Sorry,
the top.
Dave. Sorry.
That's okay. Andrew?
Yes, Mr.
What are you
Champion.
doing? How is, well, we have a video from Bubbo, right,
Yeah.
Robert? Let's
That
play
is
that
correct.
video from Bubbo.
I apparently heard news that it might rain on Thursday. Oh, looking at you, Rain. You better not rain on Thursday. I got tickets to the game. I waited a fucking year for this. You dare rain out game on Thursday, I will not only go after you, I will tear Andrew Cuomo a new one for the 1 millionth time. So go fuck yourself, Rain.
Okay,
He's fucking serious.
Bobo is the funniest member of the Eastside Day Show cast.
Couple of thoughts about this. So Bobo apparently has Mets tickets on Thursday. Now, he's aware that the governor of New York does not actually control the weather of New York.
I don't think he's aware of that, Dave. I don't think he is aware.
He's not aware of that. Okay, that's important. We should inform him of that. Secondly, he's wearing the mask, but it's his own home. What's the deal with the mask in his own house?
That is very odd, David. That is very odd.
Okay, if you look like Bobo, you'd wear a mask too all the time, Dave.
Wow.
Good point there, Bobby.
But it should be a green mask. You can project Brad Pitt's face onto it.
Okay. Now, listen, thank you.
No. I think Bobo's very handsome.
Andrew?
Yes, Mr. Champion.
You were telling me that you prepared a list?
Yes, Yes, Mr. Champion.
This is the first ever list of Andrew. We've never had something like this before. I'm not even sure what you're going to do here. Right. What is the list that you've prepared for us?
Oh, I used to have one of those.
Should it be like 5 to 1 or any particular order or?
Well, I don't know what the list is. I'm just trying to get what is the list exactly that you're going to share with us right now?
Things I hate about Bobo.
Oh
man, that's surprising. That's his
very
list.
Fitting, yeah. I thought everything was cool between you two guys, but I guess not. All right, so there's the top 5 things Andrew does not like about Bobo. You just saw Bobo in all that Mets gear, despising the New York governor for it potentially raining on Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, Andrew, go ahead. Yeah, 5 to 1. 5 to 1. Number 5.
Bobo always lies.
Harsh.
Number 4. I can't drive.
Shame.
Number 4. Go ahead, number 3.
Number 3. Don't send videos much. I know he did last week and this week, but he doesn't send videos much.
Doesn't send videos a lot, even though he did this week and last week. He did and last week.
Yes.
Maybe even the week before, but he still doesn't send videos.
He did miss that 1 week though, David. Don't forget, he missed that 1 week.
Yeah, like 3 months ago, he did miss one.
3 months ago, he was out of line for forgetting send a video. I agree with that, Andrew. Number 2.
Number 2 is clammy and effeminate handshake.
Oh, clammy! Wait, a clammy, effeminate handshake. Wow, I did not know that about Bo. That surprises me. I always looked at Bo as a man's man. I didn't think of
not at all.
Oh, no?
No, not at all.
Wow. Whoa. Not at all?
Not at all.
Bo to me is like the Marlboro Man. What do you mean, not at all? What do you know?
Okay. I know you haven't been here in a year, and I'm not trying to harp on that, but have you ever shook his hand, ever?
I have. I've known the guy for 15 years, but I didn't...
Technically, gave him a hand job once, but that's...
Yeah. I mean, things happen, Andrew. I just know the man to be a man. Number... what number are we up to?
Number 1, David.
Number 1.
And number 1, and most important, he's a Mets fan.
Oh, yeah, that's that. I agree.
It has to be number 1.
That's a very despisable characteristic, for sure, if you're a Mets fan. No question about that. Thank you, Andrew.
All right.
I thought of another reason for you, Big A. His extra cheer. His isolated extra cheer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
His
right.
clapping out of beat.
He doesn't seem to know when it's appropriate to end a chant. He's bad at chant ending.
Yep.
He needs someone to help him with that.
Yes.
Please.
Oh, my least favorite thing about Bobo?
Yes.
He's always so polite and cordial to everyone. That fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah, I hate how he always likes all my posts and retweets me and tries to get people to come see my comedy shows. That guy's the worst.
Enough is enough, Daniel.
Yeah, and he tweets every Thursday every Tuesday about the show. That son of a bitch. Just the worst.
Okay, let's go to Flutsy's video now.
Oh.
Flutsy has a video, and she has a song, and that's going to be fantastic.
Are you sure we have to do this?
We do, because no.
It's going to be worth it.
I think this one, she has promised that she sent the video on time, and that she may have even provided an answer.
Yes.
Garrett Drew.
She did, Dave, but it also took us 45 minutes to reformat her video so it could be played. And she opens with a ridiculous claim, so it's going to be a doozy. Strap in.
Okay.
Why don't we just tell her that we sold her video to Peacock so then we don't have to play it?
We could do that. I mean, we could.
Dave, she sent in MP3 format. Maniac Puerto Rican with a 3-year-old brain.
Can I just see the goddamn video, please? Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Flutsy reporting live from the Bronx.
Flutsy.
I have a fun fact this Tuesday. I'm part black because I've been on my ancestry.com.
Hold on.
Pause it, rewind. You can't just pause it, rewind. And everyone shut up for a second, because the Dave man needs to talk. This woman has no attachment to reality in any way, shape, or form. She is potentially the most delusional human being I have ever encountered. Like a full-on fucking nut that really you would usually have institutionalized with the fucking jacket and the arms and everything like that. And somehow she has convinced the society to let her walk around in New York City freely. Because claims like this, what?
In her defense, she is Puerto Rican, and I think Puerto Ricans are like 8% black or something.
If that's true, I've got even more questions.
From the beginning.
But I agree, she is still delusional.
Yes.
Hey guys, this is Flutsy reporting live from the Bronx. I have a fun fact this Tuesday. I'm part black because I went on my dad's ancestry.com thing. Spit in a tube and figured it out. And I'm 2%. Well, he is 2%. So I'm probably 1, I guess, if you have it, from Benin and Togo.
Pause. So now she's going with 1% black. She's aware that if any single person in this room, if any of us take the DNA testing, all of us are 1% black. Every single person has 1% African in them. Every single human being on the planet. That's a known fucking fact. Now she thinks she's goddamn fucking Oprah Winfrey or Queen Latifah or some goddamn shit.
They say I'm 1% black from the waist down, Dave.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. That's good. Yeah. All right. Continue, please. Continue. This is hard to take, really.
1% African. They say we're all African, but I'm confirmed. Anyway, here's the tune. Hope you can get it.
Is it Sandy Frank to dub this?
The theme song to Roots?
What the fuck?
I guess that 4-hour conversion didn't quite work out the way you wanted.
If she was playing the bass, we'd all get the song.
All right. That's.
What the fuck?
We should have blown it up from the fucking first
Steve's on the
time
line,
she opened her
Dave.
mouth. We should have blown it up.
We have a caller who wants to play.
They're telling me that Steve from New Jersey is on the line. Steve wants to play this game. That seemed impossible. I'm not sure how anyone's going to get this. Is Steve there?
Give me a hell yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Steve from New Jersey. Fresh off his phenomenal Stone Cold Steve Austin impression. Steve doing the Eastside Dave Stone Cold Challenge there. That was fantastic, Steve.
Thank you. And a side note, I was wearing my Eastside Dave Show T-shirt during the challenge.
That's double points.
Extra
Yeah,
points.
woohoo!
Which you can buy on teespring.com or eastsidedavecountry.com. Steve, I'm going to give you a hint because she butchered the video. She claimed she was black. There was a lot of problems here. It was out of sync. The whole thing was fucked. This is a big-time Western. I'm thinking late 60s, somewhere around that. That's probably your best bet. It's a big-time Western, but again, it's pretty, it's late 60s or so.
I think I know which
All
one
right.
it might be.
Well, Flutsy being a 1%er would explain her punctuality, I guess.
There you
There you go.
go.
All right, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark, and I'm going to say the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Wait, hold on, Steve, because it's not that. I'm
What?
going to give you a hint. It's not that
The
one.
second one after the one after it.
Yeah, it's not the good, the bad, the ugly, but it's in that vein. It's in
something.
that vein, Steve.
Bold and beautiful.
Oh, man, I'm trying to remember all those friggin' spaghetti westerns now.
Fistful of dollars.
Fistful of dollars?
Fistful of dollars!
Steve!
Steve's a double winner! Steve is a double winner live on the Eastside Dave Show tonight. Our first ever double championship from Steve. Wow. Unbelievable, Steve.
Oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious day.
One of the absolute greatest performances in Eastside Davidian history. Yep. I mean, we've never had a member of the audience win 2 championships on the same night. Steve, I got to thank you for always being there for us and for dominating. That was an unbelievable performance tonight, Steve.
Well, I want to thank all of you for providing so much entertainment. You and the network have helped get me through so many tough times just by taking me away out of my own head and making me laugh my ass off. So thank you, each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Sweet. Unbelievable. All right, Steve, everyone. Speaking of Steve, Stevie, did you see the last Blockbuster Netflix documentary? It's a pretty entertaining movie.
I did see that, Dave. I've been at home watching a lot of Netflix. That one was pretty good. Did you know that I actually worked at a Blockbuster when I was a teenager back in Westchester, New York, just outside of Manhattan here?
I had no idea. In fact, I was bringing it up because I enjoyed the documentary. I thought it was really fun. And then I thought one of the highlights of the documentary was Lloyd Kaufman, of course, director of Toxic Avenger, came on. And he said, "Fuck Blockbuster. They never carried any of my fucking movies. Fuck those people." And I was like, oh my God, Lloyd Kaufman's the absolute greatest. And I know that Stevie Lowe has worked, Roy, with Lloyd Kaufman.
Correct.
He certainly has.
It's funny. They call the segment 112 seconds with Lloyd Kaufman, so it's less than 2 minutes that he's on screen in the documentary, and he just lays into Blockbuster because Lloyd is an old school. They really screwed him over. You know, they were afraid of anything that was edgy, anything X-rated. You know, you used to find Toxic Avenger at your mom and pop video store. You would not find it over at Blockbuster. So Lloyd couldn't get into the corporate stores. The only Blockbusters that would carry his were, shops that weren't with the corporate company. It was a very intricate thing. And even when he did sell his movies to those stores, he got screwed. You know, he'll vocally say that he got screwed. Lloyd is a classic dude. I worked on that film Shakespeare's Shitstorm. So everybody check out #Shakespeare's Shitstorm. It was supposed to be released this past year to the public. COVID, put a pause to that, so they've done it online. They've done a couple.
Thank God, I thought it was Blockbuster.
Well, yeah, I had a great time working with Lloyd. He's a classic old school guy. I had one moment on set with him. I don't know. Can I share it with you guys?
Absolutely. I would love to. I'm a big fan of anything behind the scenes when it comes to movies or albums, rock albums or movies. I like to see the inner workings of the business. That's always fascinating to me. So yes, please.
So we were working, most movie schedules are just breakneck speed. You're, trying to fit 20 hours of work in a 12-hour day and often going over schedule, working until 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So we had one of these nights at a location, and as soon as we finished cleaning up and everything, all of the crew went out front to smoke a joint, right? We were able to, you don't get too high while you're working, but once you're done, get fucking high. So I was the pot guy, as you all know.
Oh, really?
Right? So I would light up this joint, and it's one of these special joints that's got like hash inside of it. On the outside of it, it's like just covered in all sorts of crazy hashes. So I'm smoking the joint with the crew. Lloyd comes outside, right? And I immediately kind of like, oh shit, like hide it, because Dad's here, not knowing that Lloyd was very cool. And I found that out because Lloyd got one whiff of the smoke and fucking like walked over like an old school 70s pimp and came and walked up to me and just didn't even ask, just took the joint right out of my hand and took 2 big giant hits off of it, not knowing that it was laced with a lot of hash.
Oh my God.
That 72-year-old man got fucking like knee bending stoned immediately, and like just immediately called an Uber and left. It was hilarious. He was so high for one shot.
2 shots.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew corrected me for my
I know.
talking.
How's that make you feel?
Andrew's a real stickler for details. That's a fantastic story.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks. I mean, if I could, I have a video today. Is it okay if I maybe throw us to something real quick? I actually have Mr. Lloyd Kaufman said a little special thing here.
Stephen Lewis, the comedian.
Stephen Lewis, aside from being a very, very talented man in his own right, is invaluable to the Trauma team. And I don't know where he is now, but we couldn't have made Shakespeare's shitstorm without Stephen Lewis. Magical comedy / shitstorm magic.
I heard he's great with whale shit, too. He's very handy with whale shit.
Yeah, it's an endangered species. He's part of the Whale Preservation Society. I remember Stephen Lewis. We used to go out fishing together.
They know you, Stevie.
Once he killed that whale.
I think he had one too many blowholes.
All
right, I'll cut that bit.
That's fantastic. Yes. Lloyd Kaufman with the Eastside Dave Show, talking about Stevie Lowe. That was fantastic.
Dave, I'll talk to Bobby off air. Maybe I could see if I could set up maybe Lloyd come on. I think I can make that happen. So we should talk about that. Yeah, I know.
I love Toxic Avenger is one of the absolute greatest movies of all time, by the way. And I know Trauma, he's done a ton of other fantastic movies.
Can I say really quick, if anybody's out there trying to get into movies, you should read his book, Make Your Own Damn Movie. It's a very quick, easy read, gives a lot of tips on how to just break into the movie business. His first big thing was he worked on Rocky with John Avildsen. He was actually uncredited because he wasn't a AFTRA guy or whatever. He wasn't a union guy.
Yeah, he wasn't SAG. I know that story fairly well. That happens a lot more than you realize.
Right, and actually, so if you go, and you wouldn't do this, but if you pull up the Academy Award acceptance speech for Rocky, Avildsen actually thanks Lloyd Kaufman on stage at the Academy during his acceptance for Best Director. So Lloyd has taught a lot of people what to, like James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sure.
He worked with Eli Roth. He gave a lot. Matt and Trey. Got Cannibal the Musical was released through Trauma. So I'll send him this clip right here. There's no way he's not going to want to come see us here, Dave. So I know you're a big lover of movies, and you've always been a big, a student of the movies. So Lloyd would be right up your alley.
Thank you. No, I love Trauma. I love Toxic Avenger. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Well, that's very cool, Stevie. So congratulations on that.
Dave. Yeah, thanks for that little side there.
Robert, you created a character a couple weeks ago. You might be a pothead. and then you went to a different avenue. Last week it was
Larry the Coke guy.
Larry the Coke guy.
But in hindsight, I should have made it Bill 8-Ball.
Okay, well, there's always room for more. And this week,
Meth Foxworthy.
Meth Foxworthy. Yeah. So do you have a joke or two for Meth Foxworthy?
If you've had a toothbrush in your mouth less than a dick this year, you might be a meth head.
Woo! Oh, God.
If you pick your skin more than you pick your kids up from the school, you might be a meth head.
That was a good one, yeah. Yeah.
If Eastside Dave criticizes your comedy and you flip a desk and break a TV, you might be a meth head.
That was
cruel. Why? All right, is that it, Robert?
That's what I got. Yeah,
that was the last one.
Hey, you got to end on a
I
callback.
was not expecting that, Rob. I was not expecting an attack.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't an attack.
It was Meth Foxworthy.
Yeah, your beef's with meth, not with me.
It wasn't an attack so much as a callback, and that's how you want to end a set.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, fine. Call back. All right, here, hold on. Drew, Garrett, did you get that video I just sent? Because today I was recording another video of dunks.
They said yes. They got you, Dave. They got you.
Don't show it yet because I want to set this up. I over the pandemic, other people, like I've said before, people have learned to bake bread. People have learned to knit quilts and this and that. I've learned to fucking rock the goddamn rim and dunk the basketball. I've learned how to be the white Julius Erving. I've learned how to be Air Eastside Dave. I've learned how to dunk. Okay, but I was just today making a second dunk video when one of my dunks went bad. I'll be honest, I missed it. It's not in the final dunk, but I want you to see what happens when I miss the dunk. This was magical. Watch this shit. This ain't no CGI.
Everything is catching, yes, everything is catching on fire.
Wow! Show that again.
Yeah, I gotta see it again.
So badly, the ball gets shot up 35 feet in the air and comes right down for a swish. That ain't no CGI. Look how long I had to wait.
You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose.
I did not do that on purpose. I wish I could do that on purpose.
You did it on purpose, David. You did that on purpose, man. That was beautiful. I gotta tell you, that was fantastic.
Good job, Mr. Champion.
Thank you, Roy. Roy, how are you? How are things going on with in your life?
I'm doing great. I've been up to my camping shenanigans. So I've been camping every week. So last week we ended up. Me and a buddy. I took. He was a newbie, right? So I take him up there, and I'm telling him all the joys of camping. And I said one of the best things about it is you get to shit in the to shit freely wherever the fuck you want. There's no so I'm going on about how I love to shit in the woods. So the first opportunity I got, I was like, excuse me, I'm going to go take a shit. So I took a walk over to like a little cliffside, and my intention was, so I spread my legs, and my intention was to shit over the cliff, right? And I had this all planned out beautifully. So I spread my legs, and I did my dump, and then I turned around to look at it, but in doing so, the shit landed on the ledge. And when I turned around to look how far it went off the cliff, I stepped in my shit, dude. So I had to turn around and go back to the guy. And I was like, dude, remember how much I told you I love shitting in the woods? And I just stepped in it. So I walked around, I hiked the rest of the day with like my own shit like into my fucking heels.
Is that good luck? That should be good luck, right?
Yeah, probably good luck or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was a little embarrassing, but it was a lot of fun.
Roy, you're showing your friend the joys of camping. Have you also showed your friend the joys of concentration camping? Because I know that's a family secret.
He loves that. That's one of his favorites. Well, that's a way for him to get lots of free stuff and not pay people do any work. He's
His
great at
grandfather's
that.
chest had Auschwitz postcards in it.
Yeah.
Welcome
When
to
Roy's
Auschwitz.
like, I need some soap and some new buttons, he goes concentration camping.
With some really nice artwork.
Yeah. Arts and crafts. It's lampshade day, guys.
Oh my God, Roy! What kind of story is this? This is fucking everything about that was wrong. Why are you shitting off a cliff? Well,
Yeah, the solution for pollution is
underneath
dissolution.
Well, I was just explaining why one of the joys of camping is the fact that you get to shit
But Roy,
everywhere.
you don't have to go camping. You can just go to Manhattan.
No, because you get arrested for that shit.
No, you don't. There's
you
human
get a
shit
ticket.
everywhere.
No, I once peed on the street, and they said that somebody said I can get a ticket for that shit if a cop saw me. So
Wow.
I
No,
was
that's
saying
piss.
I have not defecated on any
You get a
streets.
ticket for that
publicly.
piss, like Dave said there, not shit.
I one time got in trouble at St. Patrick's Day parade for pissing. The cop was very upset at me, very disappointed. He did not give me a ticket nor arrest me, but he did point out in my drunken stupor, and this, I want to say right now, this was totally accidental, but in my drunken stupor, I was kind of close to pissing on the Israeli embassy, which was like
You know where that is? That's in Midtown, right by the parade. You're right, yeah.
right by the parade. I was not doing it in any kind of thing. The guy's like, "Do you know that this is an embassy? It's the Jewish embassy." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's on
shit."
42nd.
Like, do they have a bathroom inside then? Like, what are you trying to say?
It's on 42nd and 3rd. I've been trying
He
to
was an
attack it.
Irish cop who kind of, basically, he looked like me and said, "This is a bad look today. That a red-haired guy is pissing on the Israeli embassy. Like, you need to go. I'm not even going to write you up right now. Like, I just don't want any part of it. Like, just get out of here right now." Unbelievable. Well, what's everyone up to? I mean, we're running out of show.
I got a shit story.
Boy.
Today,
Go ahead.
Today, actually,
His life?
I was throwing up in the morning, and my throw up looked like shit. That was the craziest thing. I thought I was tripping. My own
That's
vomit looked just like I had shit it out my mouth. It was
Had
crazy.
you recently ingested shit, perhaps?
I recently had ingested LSD. Do you think that?
Oh,
Probably.
God.
Yeah.
It's the DMT
Perfect.
LSD combo that
Roy-
makes you think you shit out
Roy,
your mouth.
this is what you started, Roy. Do you
Yeah,
see?
sorry, David.
They think now it's time to go. It's a round table shit discussion where everyone's bringing their best shit story to the table. Thank you.
Farts are
Thank
always
you very
funny.
much. All right, listen.
Wait, I have a
It's
shit
time to
story
get out of
too.
here.
I have a
got
shit
stuff.
story.
Oh.
I have a shit story, Dave. One time, I really had to shit. I was on a walk, and I went to go to the woods, but I didn't make it that far, so I just ended up shitting in the front garden of an apartment complex.
That's what I'm talking about. You like camping?
Yeah.
Robert's got shit
That's what I'm
stories and
talking
shit jokes.
You're encouraging this, Roy. Roy, you what was that? The
best part was, like, it was so big.
slapping Robert high five.
Yeah, he likes camping.
It was so big, Dave. It only could be human. Like anybody looking at that would be like, "That's human shit."
So fancy.
Andrew, do you have a shit story?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck yeah.
I was driving home, and I was in my garage, and I was attempting to park the car, and I ended up parking near the entrance, and I ran into the basement, and I really shit it, and I had to call my father and tell him to bring me down underwear and pants.
It's amazing.
This is horrible. This is why I tell everyone it's like it's like doing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
I guess, Andrea, do you have a shit story? I mean, since might as well complete the
She's
panel
got a
here.
shit story, Dave. I can see it in her face
Yeah.
and her pants.
I had the stomach flu, and it was just coming up for a while, and I thought that had mainly passed, and very very early on a Saturday because I'd been so sick. I had to do some paperwork, catch up on stuff. I went into the office. No one else was there. And I made the mistake of trusting a fart and immediately shot my hips off the chair.
Oh, boy.
Checked the chair finish, and waddled like a drunk penguin to the bathroom. Whereupon
Thank you for your service.
I tried to decide how best to discard my skivvies. There was no window out of which to throw them, so it was between the trash can, which did not have a liner.
Oh no!
Down the toilet.
Oh no!
And I put them in as an upper decker.
Nice.
Extra bonus.
The Al Qaeda move.
So bad.
I guess we could go to before we go. Drew and Garrett.
I actually have a good shit story, Dave, which is actually kind of a combination between Stevie's and Roy's. So I was on LSD once camping in the woods, right? And I decided on this trip, which I didn't tell anybody I was on LSD, and I decided that it was a good idea to shit in the woods, right? So I grabbed some leaves and some soft leaves, and I found like a cool rock, and I propped up against the rock, and I pulled down my pants. And what I didn't account for, remember, when you start to poop, you also start to pee. So as soon as the poop came out, I just peed all over my pants, just completely drenched it. And the thing about this particular camping trip is that I didn't have another pair of pants for the rest of the weekend. So I smelled not so good.
Oh my God. Garrett, does Garrett have a shit story before we wrap it up mercifully? So.
I got a shit story, Dave.
Yeah!
I used to work on the Jay Thomas show, and we fill in for Howard Stern because he only worked 3 days a week or whatever. So Friday morning, I have to go in at 6 in the morning, and that was before I learned to take a shit before going to work. And halfway on the subway, it just hit, and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. And I was like about to get off at whatever stop and try to figure something out. Right. And as the door opened, I just shit my pants. So then I was like, do I go to work? Do I go home? Like I'm like 2 stops away from work. So I went to work, and I took a shower in the CEO's bathroom that he has a shower in, and I just showered off everything and like washed my pants down and told Jay I shit myself and went home.
Oh my God. A bunch of animals.
Dave, tell us your shit story.
Yeah.
You didn't tell one, Dave.
Dave.
I've told Dave. Well, I mean, for me, it was really more about the piss. Now, I've had several times. I had a couple times with the underwear. One time, we decided to all go out for one of those, like, ridiculously expensive hamburgers at the time, Kobe beef. And they were like, go for your $50 burger and everything like that. And it was delicious. I ate the entire thing and had about 8 or 9 Guinnesses to go with it. But just as everyone was leaving, I had to use the toilet, and I didn't get to the toilet. The shit came through all my pants, underwear. I first was washing the underwear in the sink, and the guy comes over and he thought I was despicable. I was asked to never go back to that restaurant ever again.
Wow.
Yeah, I was banned from that restaurant.
That's the Moneta Tavern on Google Street. That sounds like the Moneta Tavern.
It may have been. It may have been. All right, well that will do it. We're going to we're gonna go now. We've run out.
Aww.
I want to thank everyone for being here tonight.
Eastside Dave.
Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
With Roy Harter.
Roy Harter.
Check out at Stevie Lowe Comedy, you fucks.
Go ahead, plug away, everyone. Andrea, do you want to?
At Stevie Lowe Comedy. Also, check out my most recent episode of MLC with Kevin Brennan. Go on, comment that I did a great job.
Andrea, do you have anything you'd like to mention?
Yeah, I'll be at Broadway Comedy Club 7 p.m. this Thursday.
Nice.
Good. Andrew?
About that.
Oh, I know, I'm being taken over, right?
By Big A Instagram.
Photos by Big A on Instagram. program. He takes fantastic photographs all the time. I love it, Robert.
Send me your Stone Cold Steve Austin Eastside Dave Show challenge of you slamming together 2 cans or plastic bottles. Continue the contest, tag your friends, and get your ass back here every Tuesday at 7:30 to watch the Eastside Dave Show.
All right, Roy, take it away, baby.
Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues, ain't got time for bad news. 'Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. From Long Island to West LA. No need to worry, 'cause I ain't in no hurry. Damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world, yeah, a whole lot of worry, whole lot of worry. Now that I had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reason to sing. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. 'Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. Yeah, baby, love y'all.
Yes! 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 Yes!
See you next Tuesday, baby!
Stephen Lewis, the comedian.
Stephen Lewis, aside